having issues. He's totally going like, we get to talk to somebody maybe. Does Matt deal with anything?
Probably
I think
anxiety.
he's way down there. I think so. Yeah, he must. But
He went through a shit ton of stuff as a kid.
yeah, but I think that's why he's been able to persevere. Because literally he has all that behind him. Just like, no, like,
As long as he's processed it.
Oh my god, I was scratching my head.
Like, literally, as long as he's processed it, and like, he's cool with it.
Alright, I'm going.
I think I had a harder time during that than Matt did.
Hard not to, I mean, that's traumatic on you too. Me with all the shit my mom went through growing up.
Scratch first.
Traumatic for me too. Insane. My mom was always in the hospital, major spine surgeries.
Yeah.
My dad almost died in 5th grade. He was in the hospital for 2 months.
Really?
Getting an endoscopy, doctor poked a hole in his pancreas. Like severe pancreatitis.
Oh my god.
Which is 10 out of 10 on the pain scale because it's all of your digestive enzymes in your body cavity, and it kills you. Like, it will kill you next time.
Yeah.
And he was like with Sam. They almost killed him because they had him misdiagnosed as an alcoholic 95% of the time.
Yeah.
Pancreatitis is from alcoholism. His was from
being literally stabbed in the pancreas
by a doctor.
And leaking.
Yep. And something happened because of that. Like for hours, they couldn't treat him. Which says something that's totally right.
Yeah. Where do you go?
With Sam, sitting in a wheelchair for hours, rolled over in pain, screaming, and I wasn't too young to know about this because my mom was too loud and emotional growing up.
Yeah.
Trauma. That, like, it took until, like, he was collapsing in a wheelchair for them to do something about it. And he almost died because of it. And we spent 2 months in the hospital, couldn't eat 2 months. Wasn't allowed to. Just on fluids.
Yeah.
Had a catheter for 2 months. Only fluids. Couldn't get up and go to the bathroom. It wasn't allowed to move or anything.
Yeah.
How did he not fucking see me?
Matt.
Okay, now I
a lot of Matt.
We don't even talk about trauma.
No, I'm chilling.
Because I got the ultimate trauma that I processed this year. I almost died because of it.
Very proud of you, though.
Hey, I got past the wedding, so.
Like, oh, Torb, stop.
I know, it was a noise. He doesn't like the couch noises.
What was wild is the dude who owns the inpatient that I was at for 5 days, and I begged and screamed and kicked and pleaded to get out of. Is at the wedding because he's one of the guy who owns it and runs it.
Really?
Is one of Jeff's best friends growing up.
Oh wow.
So he was at the rehearsal dinner the night before the wedding, which was also incredible. And you would probably know Hillside Ave, right before you get to that one traffic light in the road.
Yeah.
His buddy lives on like the 5th house down on the right, backyard quarters.
Oh, you got
347. It's the one house on that. I don't know if you. It's Hillside Ave. Like
I go down there. Yeah.
There's this one house far set back.
Yeah.
That's just like towering over all the others on the block.
Is that his house?
That's his house.
That's fucking funny.
And the backyard is beautiful. They're like a decade older than my sister and Jeff, but my sister became like best friends with the wife because they work together. And they're best friends. And they became really good friends with the husband too. He's the coolest fucking dude I've ever met. He's still such a nice guy. He's got a beautiful house, an unbelievable backyard.
Yeah.
It is bordering 347, but still drives a beautiful S-Series Audi. Has an old SUV Porsche that my sister and Jeff borrow when they come to the island. That's nice. They're the nicest people that have been there. It's the coolest dude ever. And they completely volunteered to host the first film in their backyard. They've got catering, they've got people to serve in bartend.
That's pretty dope.
They must have spent like 4 or 5 years. Like I heard they spent $4,000 they got my
That's
sister.
incredible.
Like, my sister and Jeff are into drinking a lot, and they're a bit older.
Fuck you. You want to bring the killer to me, I bring him right back to you.
30-year-old aged Cuban cigars that he brought out for him, Jeff, my dad, to smoke.
Yes.
I didn't smoke it, but it was the best smelling cigar I've ever
That's
smelled.
incredible. Good God.
Wow. I could have had that gen done if that
They
asshole
were
didn't leave
drinking
the killer right to me.
champagne, and they have this like
That's great.
incredible champagne glass set. And in the past, my sister once commented just like they're all hanging out with one of them, like, isn't it just so much better drinking champagne out of glasses like this? And like the present that they gave me on a personal dinner was a set of those champagne glasses.
Those are good people. Holy shit.
They hosted the rehearsal
I know, they're
dinner.
good people. That's crazy.
But yeah, so this dude Nick was there, and he was just so happy to see me in such a good state.
Yeah.
But he was also at the wedding, and I didn't talk to him at the wedding at all. But I know we made eye contact once or twice. I drank a lot. His problem was alcohol and stuff in the past. And he my mom was obviously
I'm not healing you. Fuck
and,
you. Go away.
He was sat right next to the bar, and I was just the whole night with me, and
It's a wedding.
His sister's wedding too.
You
And he
bitch.
also knows about the shit because he was in the room when I told my parents.
Yeah.
It was my parents and him, and that's when I dropped it on him.
Yeah.
I won't forget the look on his face either, but he is good
Yeah.
people.
Good.
He might be rich,
That doesn't make him.
and he might be rich because of addiction, but he's helping people.
Yeah.
They have an 80% rate of success in the people that come there,
That's crazy.
and the 20%.
Oh, yeah. When that happens.
NA is like, if you live that philosophy,
Yeah.
you have no chance of lives.
Yeah.
But you have to commit your life to it. You
Yeah.
know? Fuck that.
Hi, Torque. You
And
get
I'm not
comfy?
about abstinence only.
No?
Abstinence only is a really old school thing, but to I'd say a majority of addicts kind of should apply.
Yeah. I mean, that's the smart thing, honestly. You make biscuits, or? You can make biscuits.
We drank a lot last week.
Good boy.
I went out to Farmingdale with Imran, Sean, Jay, and Chris. Told you I was going.
You didn't?
Yes, I did. I was with you the night before. I'm like, you should come with us. I didn't tell you about them because I didn't know they were going. I told you it was just me and Imran. I showed up and Sean Jay was already there. Didn't know.
Yeah.
And Chris showed up. They were like,
Yeah. So this person doing this stupid shit.
we always break. And Matt Sabello came with his girlfriend too. What the fuck?
Oh, Sabs does not. His girlfriend does not like. Beat the shit out of that man. So do I. That's why I'm mad at. Chris just says shitty things sometimes. It was like when we were at the bachelor party. Kind of just like ball and chain jokes and shit. Like, alright.
She's pretty and great.
But he just makes kind of shitty jokes and I'm like, and I'm like, you don't like her?
I love it. We was vibes all night.
This is incredible.
Oh, we were talking about how see eyes are fucking high.
Yeah.
And we were talking about Zionism. People Jewish.
Yeah.
I assumed that she would hate Israel if I did. And she's like, no, I'm a Zionist. And we had a great conversation about how her political beliefs align with Zionism. And what it boiled down to, she thinks that there should be a two-state solution. And I was just like, yeah, I can't argue against that. And everything you said, it's just all the atrocities that do happen and have happened aren't going to stop happening outside, which only doesn't exist because of Britain.
Yeah.
After World War I, and I told her about My first
okay,
IB class, pre-IB history. First ever research I ever did, first ever research paper I ever wrote
Yeah.
was on the creation of Israel as a state because they gave you the
That's a-
pre-list to
that's
choose from.
That's a big, nice paper to write.
And I was 15 years old and
Thank you
didn't
for
know anything about it. I'm like, I'm Jewish, this sounds cool, I'm gonna write my paper on this.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this is what Zionism is. Oh, this is what Britain did. Oh, this is what they're doing to Palace. Oh,
Yeah.
are we the baddies? Israel is essentially a fascist state. It's an
It's okay, good boy. Continue to need.
You can't argue against being an apartheid.
It's okay.
Could, just because I don't know anything about
Hey,
the
Matt.
topic, so I could say anything right now.
Palestinians, Israelis, they're supposed to be designated areas for Palestine.
I know
And
that.
slowly and surely over the decades, Israel has been creeping.
The Palestine now just like
Very tiny.
It's okay, buddy.
It's
Just need it.
supposed to be.
yeah.
And just people being murdered by Israeli soldiers all the time, and they live in an apartheid state. They don't have the same rights. They're not allowed to use and do the same things that the Israelis and Jews do. It's not a Jewish thing. It is absolute, and that's the thing. You get people in America, the right, conflating all of this anti-Israel stuff with anti-Semitism.
Yeah.
And then you have all the rational Jews screaming, nope, don't get us involved in this.
Yeah.
This is Israel. This has nothing to do with Jews. It's a Jewish state, yes.
Yeah.
Some of them are Zionists, yes. But ultimately, the biggest Zionists are evangelicals. And it shows with their money. So, evangelicals think that Jesus is going to come back
Good
after
boy.
the Holy War is stopped and conflict in Israel.
That's what I was about.
That is
That's what I was promised.
and some of the richest people in this country have been in the South and everything like that. Well,
Yes.
they contribute their money to these causes, but also Israel is in line with a lot of not great governments.
Okay.
They do a lot of intel and spying that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
illegal in most countries. And they commit war crimes for Palestinians. Not to
Yeah.
say that Hamas isn't a terror. Hamas is like kind of the government of
Okay.
Palestine, like one of like the kind of things
Yeah.
that want to control it. They're a terrorist organization. And they are a terrorist organization. Can't argue against that either. It's very complicated.
Yeah.
There are obviously so many groups and conflicts in that area, which is downright hate of Israel over religious ignorance. You can't get that out of it either. That Israelites are killed too. Israel's fucking right now. Social media is a platform for it.
Yeah.
The our media is not a platform for it.
I think everybody should just. Isn't there like a switch between both
Neiman's
sides?
Palestinian. He went to a Jewish wedding. Did you know that Neiman's Palestinian?
I think at some point.
Wow,
he's
he's
gonna
fucking
face that shit out of
camping.
her. He's guaranteeing that one kill.
I learned none of this from him. He never talks about it.
Yeah.
He identifies more.
Well, I have
with
borrowed time,
Albanian.
so.
His dad's Albanian, his mom's Palestinian.
Okay.
He definitely identifies more with Kosovo.
Yeah. You guys can pull off a save down there.
I have borrowed, so.
Oh yeah. So just you just need one of them to run in and be a distraction. So that way you don't get hit, you don't get slugged.
So excited to see Chad and Gabi.
This is like 100%.
I was really surprised Gabi was so eager to text me. I do understand that she was in grad school and I told her I loved her. Also,
Put her on the ass.
but I was also in an extremely terrible emotional state when I did that, which is why it kind of slipped out. And I went on to abuse opiates a few months after it. Run! Just get the fuck out, Jackie!
No, Jackie has got a hit on her. Just don't get into it. Just don't get.
So fuck these guys.
Yeah,
Yep,
literally.
my
just
girl.
Dead hard
Dab.
dab.
Yep.
Alright, league or tabs?
Come on, that was a good match, though.
Yeah.
We're playing tabs.
That was a good